Arts Network Challenge. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a paper landscape, and this is on our 2.1 issue of our Stay Connected magazine. So for this activity you are going to need some scissors, some glue, you are going to need something round, so anything in your house that is round, this is just so you can trace a circle, a pencil, a ruler, some magazine cutouts, and you want cutouts that are quite vibrant in color, that have a lot of textures, and also you want colors that will contrast well with each other, so some light colors and some darker colors. And finally you're going to need a piece of paper for your background, or the piece of paper where you're going to glue all of your pieces to, and this can be any size you want. Right, so the first thing you're going to do is you are going to choose your background, and for this you have two options. So you can either use your paper that you have as your background, so in this case I would just leave it black, or you can choose a page from your magazine. And if you choose a page from your magazine, try to choose one that is quite uniform in color. So I am going to choose this one. So all you have to do is grab your piece of paper that you're using as your base and put it on top and just trace it. So once you've traced it, you can go ahead and cut it out. Alright, so once it's to the size of your background, you can glue it. Alrighty, so once you have your background or your sky, you are going to make your sun or your moon, depending on what time of the day you're choosing to make. So you can grab your circular object and again choose a page from your magazine that's going to contrast well with the background you have. This one, don't glue it just yet, so just put it aside for now. So the next step we're going to do is you're going to do your first mountain, so the mountain that is furthest away. So again, just choose one of your magazine cutouts, and it can be anything you want. I'm going to choose this one. This is quite nice. And what you're going to do now is you are going to trace with your pencil a mountain range, and don't worry too much about it. So just kind of do curves for the mountains and just go. So my page is only till there, so I'm just gonna, you can put your page on top again, just so you know how big you need it to be. So there is my mountain range, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out. And you're gonna go ahead and glue it. But when you're gluing it, don't glue this top bit. So leave that top bit unglued. So just glue the bottom. There we go. Now we're gonna do the next mountain. So it's the same exact principle. So choose a page from the magazine, maybe again use it to sort of know how big you need it to be. So obviously you want some of this mountain, so maybe we'll start there, so I know, and again trace it. So again, just draw a mountain range, and you can go ahead and cut it. And again, you are going to glue it down. And this one you can just glue all of it. Now you're going to be doing the same exact thing again, so another mountain range, and again pick a page that has contrast with your last one, and do the same exact thing again. Now, for the next bit, what you are gonna do is you're gonna kind of create a plane. So instead of doing a mountain, you're doing a similar thing, but there's not gonna be a mountain range. It's gonna be a straight line, sort of create an edge of your landscape. And again, just choose a piece of your magazine. And this one, you just need a rectangle, so you can just trace it. Oop. Then go ahead and cut it. And once you've done that, you're just going to glue it down. There you go. So once you have all your mountains, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your sun or your moon back, and you're gonna place it somewhere behind your mountains. So pick a place where you like it, and once you're happy, you can grab your glue and glue it down. And then you can glue the top beat of your mountain. Alrighty, so you've made a landscape. Now, if you want to take it a little bit further, you can. Otherwise, you can just leave it as it is. And if you want to clean your edges a little bit, so all of these bits that are not quite crisp, you can use your ruler to just sort of trace a line, just a very small line on the sides, the other one. You can go ahead and cut those 8 edges. add something extra to your collage, what you can do is you can go through your magazines and you can find an element you like. For example, a tree or a chair or anything you like, but it does have to be small, and you can cut it out and place it on your plane. So if you had a tree, for example, you can just glue it there so it kind of gives it a little bit more depth. Or you can also draw a tree with paint, but that's up to you if you want to add more smaller elements to your landscape. For example, you can add a figure. So if you find in your magazine like a person that is small, so it has to be small so it looks that is in scale with your landscape, you can cut it out and just glue it somewhere in this plane here. Otherwise you can just leave it as it is. I quite like it just like that, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you go ahead and make a landscape collage of your own, and remember, you can use anything you have at hand. It doesn't have to be magazines. You can use color paper as well, or you can use newspaper, anything you have. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're staying safe, you're staying connected, and you're staying creative, and have a lovely day. Goodbye.